Okay, so you all know exactly, right? You all know that Zorium. Yes, about Zorium I'm talking about. Well, something bad has happened, which the terrible community has caused something bad to happen. Luna has announced this a few ago. They've completely shut down the Discord. Like, there's nothing else to talk in. Like, everything's gone. The game is gonna be gone soon, which is sad because of a terrible community. So let's read all this. So, Luna pings everyone. Alright, it's about time I break my silence publicly about the matters of what has transpired me, or whatever how you say that, these past few days. So I'll start from the beginning. As you know, almost half a year ago, I decided to stop playing. I stopped playing as a key role for Zorium Reawakened's development because I climbed the ranks over at Stonehaven County Asylum. I found managing my time more difficult, thus leading to the game falling into despair with every single update being this leap into the dark with no real direction, which lead to the game's stagnation in popularity and eventual death. When I got the team together to create Zorium Reawakened, I knew absolutely nothing about the game design, thinking that you just had to get lucky with throwing things at the wall. And now I know that's not how it works. What pushed it over the edge for me was the purpose crafting system that essentially, to me, like, what? Like we had restored to do what our competitor, or whatever they say that, has done in the past because it worked for them. So why wouldn't it work for us, right? The problem occurred to me while talking to Birdmaid about an idea that I had for a new project. Birdmaid told me that he had other priorities to fulfill on other projects, to which he cited Zorium Reawakened as being one of those priorities. I talked to him about every single update that has been done, and essentially you going in blind and coming out empty-handed over and over again, and seeing him put so much effort into a game that he doesn't even get properly paid for has made me feel that keeping this project alive is just unhumane, whoever how you say that, and unfair for how much labor he puts into Zorium Reawakened for so little in return. Okay, so I'm not like those people because the community is actually a very bad kind of community, which allows Zorium to just go away in the future. And every single last person that got something like extremely rare, like Nelv legit, like Veritas especially, which is the brand new 2 million, they are now going to lose it and will never see it again, like in game. They'll just see it in the video after Zorium's, leave. So that sucks. We're getting a whole new Starglush revitalized old incident all over again. And it's for an actual really cool game with really cool remakes of like everything, and well, it's gonna be gone now. And it's gonna turn into another project that might end the same way. And this game has only been here since last year, which is like probably one of the very few days or something after Old Starglush Revitalized made its leave. So let's read this. I'm not about making false promises to my community, and it's also why I took such nose towards the poll, because if it were me doing it, then who would? I wouldn't want to undermine my developer's abilities, but making the entire crafting system is not an easy task. Since Nova is not a programmer, the burden falls onto Birdmaid and Shub, whom both have other priorities that I would much rather have them work on. There has been a lot to talk about how it's like I how it looks like I just told everybody to re-sign. Yes, that is exactly what I did. However, I did this after confronting a majority of the developers about this decision. I knew Nova would be stubborn and disagree, and by how they reacted, it looks like I was right. Although Nova's feelings were not unwarranted, or if I say that, I see the way they angled their resignation was to shine light on the announcement I made to all the developers regarding on us ceasing operations. For the final cherry on top, what the heck? I must say that Zorium has a lot of flaws that are not easily fixed, at least not without some major system rewrites. The way we handle literally everything is so poor that people see the abysmal FPS and straight up leave, which is why the game is slowly declining. As for how the game is still able to maintain the players, that it beats me. You all are really dedicated and I love that. Hey, that's a positive. Revitalized, by all means, is not a game made by the books either, but that's just it. That's how we were raised in the community. None of us knew how to make good games. None of you guys knew how to make good games. Bro, Luna and all the other devs or whatever it is, with Old Star Glacier Revitalized and Zorium and Revitalized now, those are beautiful games. Like, I love them. They have crazy good detail. They have a lot of lore. But their community is the only problem. Luna wasn't the problem after all, even though we all have thought that Luna was the main problem. Well, after all, it was the community that probably drove Luna mad. So. Okay, hold on. But now I can promise that this next project will be better. I hope so. I'm not expecting it. I'm just hoping, because Zorium is a beautiful game. Like, it has a lot of crazy details. It has a lot of lore. But the only problem is that it's very RNG, and you know, that's the only thing you can do. And apparently, it has a very trash and terrible and disgusting community, which sucks. Like, you can't just make a good game in peace without a terrible community just busting in. Being, like, ungrateful over everything. Like, it's just so sad. I actually agree with Luna for once. Because back then, like, I actually never saw Luna make terrible decisions before. But I've been told that so. But, yeah. If it has to be done, it must be done. Because I really hope they can just bring it back and make something better, because seriously, man, if this happens again on their project and I get addicted to their project as long as it lives, I'm gonna be forever haunted by this moment, like I am right now. I have been haunted by Old Star Glacier Revitalized department, and bro, I have been thrown into absolute darkness, depression that I cannot leave from. Well, depression doesn't last forever. And this one may have not hit me as hard as it did on Revitalized old version, but it's still hurtful to see it go away. Because old Revitalized gone away because I think bad community. This game's going away, bad community. So the community has to learn how to be a better person and grateful. Because seriously, man, this is what happens when not only do ungrateful people take over the minds of the developers that made your favorite game, but thanks to the corruptions the ungrateful people throw at the developers' minds, the ungrateful and terrible and disgusting people, it's like, man, they decide to take the game down. Oh my gosh, I can't. It's just, it's so sad. Like, it makes me want to cry behind the screen. Anyways, let's read the final sentence to conclude this. Now to shed some light on the new project that people have been gossiping about. Yes, it's true. There's a new project. I have already onboarded Birdmaid and plan to onboard Shub as well. Initial announcements regarding... Wait, hold on. Hold on, where's the red guy? Wait, where's the red guy? You know the red guy, right? Who was he? Who? Wait, hold on, I think... Histato! What about Histato? Yo, this guy's OG too, just like Ami. And Shu. Like, he's OG. Did he leave? I don't know. I haven't been active in this server. So, yeah. Okay. Initial announcements regarding the project will be made here. So, stay tuned. But... soon there will be a dedicated server for y'all to join. As for Zorium, it will remain open until this new project released. And on the final days, we will make all obtainable skins. Which is basically every single last skin regarding if it's RNG. They will be making all obtainable skins available for you to use, so we can all come together to celebrate its lifespan. Thanks for playing. Lunaware, CTO of Revira Productions and CEO of Luna's Cloud Jammer. I don't know what is TR3, but yeah. So, basically, you know every single RNG skin, right? You will be able to enjoy them on the final moments of Zorium. So, make sure to record it, get your pictures, and don't enjoy it too much, because then you're gonna miss it so much, and then you're never gonna see it again. So, just have some fun, but don't overwhelm it, because then you're going to end up like me in Revitalized and possibly in Zorium. You're going to have so much fun looking at all this stuff, and then poof, the game's gone. Forever. Never to return. And then a remake version arrives, and everything's just not the same. Like Revitalized now. I'm not saying Revitalized is a bad game. It's still good. Because, hey, I'd rather deal with that than nothing. But if Revitalized now wasn't here, I would deal with Zorium. I would rather take that than nothing. But still, Zorium, Revitalized now, or not. I take both. But yeah, this concludes Zorium. I am feeling so bad for every single last person who got all the rarest skins in the game, like Paradox, Ventaris, all that, just everything. Even Nelv, oh my goodness, bro. R.I.P., man. Just for them to lose it all at the end. And then all the creations that they made, I do not think will be on the new project. I hope they'll be on the new project. Like, I'm hoping. I'm hoping it'll be somewhat like Zorium, but so-called better for the ungrateful people. Seriously, man. Like, why is there so much people like this in this community? They have to stop. Like, please. Like, I actually agree with Luna in something for once. Because, seriously, man, the community suck. Like, the community is terrible. Like, literally, Luna, Ami, all the devs of old Star Glacier Revitalized, and now Zorium, cannot make a game and server in peace without any ungrateful people making their days demotivating and forced to delete the game all over again. Like, man, this game was so cool. It's gone now. Well, really, it's still playable, thank God. But it's gonna be gone soon. It's sad and terrible that the game is still, like, gonna shut down. Like, they can't just keep it open. Like, they can't just, they can't just stop updating the game, but just keep it open. Because, they could just keep it open, but no longer update it. You know what I mean? They could just keep it open and no longer update it. But instead, they would rather take down the game than doing that. But still. So, yeah. Zorium is still a pretty cool game. Like, even after all they said, I still think Zorium's cool. but the community is the only problem in this situation. I feel so bad for the devs, man. Like, actually, I don't know any other dark truth behind anything, but all I know is that the community they had made, or whatever, is a terrible, terrible community. They should feel... I wonder how they feel now. You happy now, community? Are you happy now? Because I suppose you guys are. Because if you guys won't appreciate any of the updates, then might as well deal with nothing. Because they are not going to continue on making the game available and updating to all the people who are just ungrateful and so disrespectful and rude, and especially demotivating the devs. Like, this is what happens. Like, honestly, people just don't... People just yap, and they don't see the consequences of it. They don't just stop and think, wait a minute, I shouldn't be demotivating the devs. I should be grateful with this. Because I think I remember what happened with old Star Glacier Revitalized. They were made from most of the devs that are making Zorium now. I hope this does not happen the same way, so I will stop making them demotivated. Why haven't they thought that? Instead, they decided to just tear it all down and then force the devs to do it. And then they did because of possible demotivation and a terrible community. Every single time this happens, when a popular Star Glacier game like this goes away, in my mind, I think of, like, you know, Star Glacier, old Star Glacier forms and Zorium forms, like modes I mean, like most of them or every single last one of them just be an empty grassland. And then they're gonna say, where are we? And then they're gonna say someone's gonna say at the end of time. And then this is and then they're at a place that's like having mountains and stuff, and it's nothing but a flat grass plate with like mountains and everything, and it's like extremely quiet. And then there's nothing but them there. Not even a single person or thing there but them. That is what I think. It's like they can't go anywhere. They're just there. That's what I feel. I felt that when Revitalized old version gone away, and now I'm feeling the same thing with Zorium. Like, honestly, man, it's so sad, man. Like, actually, it's actually very sad. Like, it's actually demotivating for me, too, when it comes to Star Glacier. Star Glacier used to be an old script, and now it's a playable game. And then drama gone on with the community, forcing the devs to take down the game and remake it. And then they did it, and then probably nothing happened again. Maybe there's still some of them people out there, but not as bad as what Zorium got it. So please, I really hope this comeback will not have this same problem again, where they're forced to take down the game and not update it ever again and work on a new project. Because sooner or later, the more this happens, maybe they'll stop making projects. So we gotta stop. We gotta make sure whoever's like demotivating the devs and being like extremely rude to them for absolutely no reason and ungrateful, you should just enjoy these times and be nice. Because seriously, man, it's like, it sucks. Still though, I wish the best of luck, and I really hope things will turn out to be better soon. I'm really hoping so, especially for the community, because the community is living hell. So, like, you know, I feel terrible, just so bad. Because Zorium has been here for almost a year already. It didn't even last a year. Like, it never did. It never even lasted a singular year. They're making games for us to enjoy, and then people are ungrateful about that, forcing every single last person to just accept their fate that the game's gone soon, or even now, due to drama, devs leaving because of this and stuff. But yeah, man. Feel terrible. Absolutely terrible. So yeah, I wish the best of luck to them because I'm actually just feeling terrible nowadays. Ever since I saw this, I have forever been haunted by this moment. And now my October/November is gonna feel like mass depression. So please, man, I need things to be figured out because Zorium, without Zorium and current revitalized, I just don't know what to do anymore. Even though I barely play it, that doesn't mean I don't like the game. I like it. It's one of my most favorite games out there. Ever since I saw Zorium and revitalized old version, I was impressed. I loved it. And I got addicted. Then I played it. Even if I don't play it, that doesn't mean I'm not obsessed with the game. Like, bro. Still, I just really hope how things will go. Seriously, man. Because I don't want to feel this way ever again. Like, I really don't.